Man threw a set of keys down the stairwell gap, but strangely the keys fell off his head. The man was shocked and hurried downstairs to see what was going on. But the strange thing is that this is already the ground floor, but there are many stairs under his feet. Even the label on the wall shows the 9th floor. Paul thought the property owner had posted the wrong number, so he looked down from the handrail. Unexpectedly, there are still countless steps below. A glance cannot be seen at all. Only the upper floors seem to be normal. At this point, Paul was completely panicked and hurried down the stairs, trying to get out of this place through the lifts on the other floors. But unexpectedly, every lift door here cannot be opened no matter how he tapped, but to no avail. Faced with such a strange thing, Paul could not help but feel fear in his heart. Then he continued to run down to the basement in the hope of getting his car. But when he ran to the ground floor out of breath, he realized that it was still the 9th floor, and the 2 thieves were still standing there. He couldn't believe it was real and thought he must be hallucinating, so he rushed upstairs again. Within minutes, he saw the 2 thieves again. The thieves panicked when they saw him and called FBL for help, but the phone was ringing off the hook. Panicked, he shouted downstairs for help, but no one answered. They then realized that they might be trapped in an infinite loop of space. No matter how they went, they would end up back at the same place. Seeing that they could not think of any good solution for a while, Paul's mouth was dry, so he used a fire extinguisher to smash the glass of the unmanned vending machine, intending to first replenish some energy before making plans. However, looking at the thief who had just been injured by his own legs, but he was a little heartbroken, so he went out to help bandage up his wounds. But when he saw the time on his watch, he realized that they had been trapped for 4.5 hours. He couldn't help but miss his wife. Today is their 10th anniversary, but he can't go back to her. But he didn't despair because he was sure his colleagues would come here to look for him when they realized he was missing. After hearing this, the thief relaxed a little and found a book in his bag and began to wait quietly for the police to rescue him. But they waited for 26 hours without seeing a single rescuer. The corridor was as quiet as ever, as if they were the only 3 people in the building. To make matters worse, the injured thief's wounds had begun to deteriorate. If he doesn't go to the hospital, he won't last much longer. While his companions were grieving over this, Paul noticed something strange. The vending machine had been filled up at some point, but Paul's face did not look happy at all, but became more and more irritable and collapsed, because he could not figure out what the hell this place was and could not think of a way to escape from it. This feeling is worse than death. There cannot be such a thing. But just as he wanted to destroy the machine to vent his anger, the thief below suddenly knocked him aside.